We're talking about excuses here on pinkhatgirl.com. You know, there are three big excuses that people will have for not going healthy. They don't have the time, they don't have the money, and they're not in shape. Or they're afraid to make a fool of themselves by working out. And so we're going to tackle those excuses one by one, because I promise you, I am pretty creative and I can come up with all sorts of excuses, very creative excuses to why not. But I can also tell you there's a lot of reasons why you should. So let's take time, for example. Number one, you have more time in your day than you realize. If you started tracking just how much time you spent on social media, one of the biggest time sucks for me is when I sit down to watch something on Netflix and then I try to find something to watch on Netflix and I spend a good 30 minutes looking for it. Yeah, that's 30 minutes I could be outside doing something. I did cut cable last year, and so I'm not flipping through 300 channels to find something to watch, so that got me a lot of time back. But the other thing that I'll tell you is that you got to make time for it. You got to schedule it, and pretty soon, when you start feeling better, you actually look forward to that time, because it's all about you at that time of day. You know, it's about feeling better. It's about going healthy. And it's about making choices that affect your health. Nobody is calling you on the phone. Well, they can, but you know, I recommend don't answer it. Nobody's tugging on your shirt to get your attention. It's just all about you, and so spending that time is an investment into your health, so it's worth the time. Don't have the money. A lot of people say, well, I don't have money to join a gym, or I don't have money to do a fancy boot camp like you did. Well, I didn't have the money to do a fancy boot camp like I did either, but at the beginning of the year when I did Fit for Change, the way that works is you write a $720 accountability check to Paul, and he holds on to it. And if you finish the program and you run the 5K, he actually hands you the initial check back. I didn't have $720, so I had a copy of that check on my bathroom mirror for weeks on end to remind me to go to boot camp every day. And I only needed that reminder for about 3 weeks, 3-4 weeks, because that's when I really started feeling better. And so it ended up being free. But you don't need, if you don't have a boot camp like that, or you don't, you saying you don't have the money, outside is free. There are sidewalks, there's parks, there are mall parking lots. I've worked out in a mall parking lot before, an empty mall parking lot before they opened. You could go walk the mall. I mean, there's a lot of places, if you really put your mind to it, you can find places to go get your cardio in. And then thirdly, I'm not in shape. I like this one. I'm not in shape enough to go to the gym. By the way, I've made this excuse. Or I don't have the right clothes, or I'm afraid I'm going to make a fool of myself. Well, there are people of all shapes and sizes who are out there getting their workout groove on, and we all know that it's not where you start, it's where you finish. Nobody cares what you wear, and if they are caring what you wear, go work out with different people. I promise you, nobody is looking at what you're wearing. We're all out there high-fiving each other because we're out there sweating in the 90-degree heat in Mississippi, getting our workout on and going healthy. So if you got up this morning and you went and worked out, I high-five you. If not, there's still plenty of time in your day, because you can make time for it.